Hello everyone! So in today's lesson we're gonna do many interesting things. Let's look at our agenda. You're going to watch a video and answer some questions through different stages before watching the video, while watching the video, and after watching the video. You're also going to learn a few English proverbs about the topic of friendship. Learn some words about describing people, specifically certain adjectives. Use the Google search engine in order to look for certain information. You're going to also read a writing sample, a paragraph about the topic of my best friend. And finally, you are going to perform a writing task. You will be guided through stages to write a paragraph about the topic of my best friend. Before we start, please make sure you print the PDF file below this YouTube video to perform the tasks that are presented in this lesson. If you don't have a printer, it's fine. Just prepare your notebook and write the questions in your notebook. One more thing before we get started. When you see this pause sign, remember to stop the video and answer the given question. Watch the video and perform this task. What do you think will happen to the fish? Now continue watching and check if you guessed the correct answer. Why do you think the fish is sad? What do you think it wants? Have you thought of possible answers? Why the fish is sad? Well, the fish is looking at the ocean, so it probably misses being back in the sea. Or maybe the fish also misses its family. Do you think Molly will help the fish? How? What will she do? Now, continue watching the video and see if you were right. Then, write what she does to help the fish. So, after Molly helps the fish and decides to put her in a net and take her to the ocean, she faces a problem. Do you think Molly will escape from the hungry cats and save the fish? Well, after you think for some time, you can continue watching the video and check if you were right. Will the cat eat the fish? If not, what do you think will happen next? After you think for some time, you can continue watching the video and check if you were right. Then write what happens. I hope you enjoyed the story and the short video about Molly and the fish. So after watching the video, do you think Molly is a good friend? Why? Describe her character. What is the definition of a good friend? Can you think of 3 qualities to describe a good friend? Now think about your best friend. Describe your best friend. Why do you like him or her? What is special about your friend? A friend in need is a friend indeed. What do you think this English proverb means? Are you familiar with this English proverb? Have you heard about it before? Well, even if you haven't, it's okay. Try to find out more information about this proverb through a Google search. And if you already know this proverb or you're familiar with it, then write down what it means. Are you familiar with other English proverbs about the topic of friendship? If not, find 2 more proverbs and then write them down. Here's another very nice English proverb about this topic of friendship. A friend who shares is a friend who cares. Do you remember the character of Molly, the cat who helps the fish? Well, we're going to describe the character of Molly. If you would choose different words to describe Molly's character, what words would you use? Or to be more specific, what adjectives would you use to describe her character? Let's have a look at 4 different adjectives and then decide which adjective could we use to describe Molly's character. Is she adventurous? That means, does she like to explore and try new things? Well, let's have a look back at the video. Do you remember when she escapes and runs from the cats? And then she goes through a whole scary adventure as she does try to escape and run away from the hungry cats? Then I think we could describe her as adventurous indeed. Do you think Molly is a kind character? Does she offer help to the fish? Actually, there are 2 things or even more that prove that Molly is indeed a kind character. First, she offers help to the fish when she sees that the fish is sad and wants to go back to the ocean. And the other kind thing she does is that she makes sure the fish gets to the ocean and she saves her from the hungry cats, and these are considered acts of kindness. Do you think Molly's character is funny? Well, not really. A clown, for example, could be a funny person because a clown likes to make people laugh. Do you think that Molly is a generous character? Well, I believe we can say that she is, yes. For example, we could say it was very generous of Molly to spend a lot of time with the fish at the beginning, of course, before she tries to set the fish free and send her back to the ocean. And the other thing is that Molly was generous with her actions. Now, try to match each adjective to its correct definition and then write the adjective below the correct picture. Now, check your answers. Have you got a best friend? What does he or she like? Describe his or her character and personality. Tell us about your best friend. Read the example below and then write a paragraph and replace the words in bold. Let's read an example. My best friend. My best friend's name is Anna. She is 14 years old. We learn at the same school. She is very generous and kind. She likes to read storybooks. Her favorite story is Harry Potter. She likes to watch adventure shows on National Geographic. Sometimes we watch them together. She likes to eat pasta and Chinese food. She also likes to play tennis. When we play, she always wins. She is a very funny, energetic, and sporty person. Her favorite color is blue. Her favorite subjects are physical education and English. I like my best friend very much. Now, write a paragraph about your best friend. And don't forget to replace the words in bold. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson.